Okay, so in today's lecture, we are going to cover uh, the types of a tariff. So in that first type, very simple, that is nothing but the simple tariff. So what is the meaning of simple tariff? See here, when there is a fixed rate per unit of energy consumed, that is called as the simple tariff or uniform rate tariff. Very simple definition of the simple rate tariff is that whenever we are going to, or whenever there is a fixed rate per unit energy consumed, म्हणजे तुम्ही एनर्जी कितीही कंझ्युम केली असेल त्याचा रेट हा फिक्स्ड असेल, then that will be considered as nothing but the simple tariff, or you can call it is nothing but the uniform rate tariff. Okay, very simple definition. Simple tariff is nothing but the when the rate of whatever the energy you have consumed per unit is fixed, whatever it may be. You can consume 10 kilowatt hour, you can consume 20 kilowatt hour, you can consume 40 kilowatt hour, or you, it doesn't matter, or you can consume 20 unit, 30 unit, for 40 units. For all per unit value, म्हणजे जे काय एक युनिट आहे त्याचा जो रेट आहे तो इथे काय, दॅट इज फिक्स्ड इन अ सिंपल रेट और इन सिंपल टॅरिफ. सो दॅट्स वाय इट इज कॉल्ड ॲज दी uniform rate tariff. Keep in mind what is the another name of the, what I can say, simple tariff is nothing but the uniform rate tariff. Why it is called as uniform rate? Because the rate per unit energy consumed is uniform. म्हणजे कितीही एनर्जी कंझ्युम करा, पर युनिटचा क्वांटिटीचा रेट तो काय आहे, दॅट इज नथिंग बट द युनिफॉर्म. दॅट्स वाय दिस इज कॉल्ड ॲज द uniform rate tariff. See, they have given the consumption of electrical energy at a consumer's terminal is recorded by the energy meter. This is the simplest of all tariffs and is readily understood by the consumer. Take a simple example of simple tariff. They have already given the simple example. These are nothing but the we consumer. आपल्या घरात जे टॅरिफ आहे that is nothing but the simple tariff. मग आता काय केलेलं आहे, in our near to our home they have connected the energy meter. म्हणजे सगळ्याच्या इथंच बिलिंग मीटर आहे. कोणी पण तुम्ही आता काय म्हणतो, तुमच्या घराच्या बाहेर, प्रत्येकाच्या घराच्या बाहेर एक एनर्जी मीटर ऑब्विसली लावलेलाच आहे, जो काय रेकॉर्ड करतो, हाऊ मच अमाऊंट एनर्जी यू हॅव कन्झ्युम, दॅट एनर्जी मीटर इज गोइंग टू रेकॉर्ड. त्यालाच आपण इलेक्ट्रिक मीटर पण म्हणतो, जिथे की MSCB वाले येतात आणि ते रीडिंग घेऊन जातात. दीज आर नथिंग बट द एनर्जी मीटर, और यू कॅन कॉल इट इज नथिंग बट द electric meter. So what they are going to do, they are going to take the reading, and whatever the energy consumed or whatever the units we have consumed, they are going to multiply that particular units consumed into the particular amount, and whatever the billing amount is there, that we are getting our home. म्हणजे ते काय करतायत, they are coming to our home, they are taking the photograph of whatever energy we have consumed, and then they are multiply whatever the unit we have consumed into particular amount, and whatever the billing amount is there, that is reached to our home. Okay, so this is the simple tariff. Whatever we are facing, or whatever the which is now in our home, or you can say consumer, this is nothing but the simple tariff. Very it is a very simplest way of all tariff, and it is easily understood by the consumer. Okay, you can see, already I have told you, go and see electricity bill. Below that or behind that electricity bill, how much amount has been charged for your per unit has been written, and some instruction also they have written, so you can understand it. Okay, so it is easily understandable to you. तुम्ही पण ते वाचल्यानंतर तुम्हाला पण easily understand होणार आहे. That's why I am insisting you that go and read out that particular whatever the bill which we have got from the MSCB. Okay, so what is the simple tariff? Simple tariff, the best example of simple tariff is our consumers. Okay, best example of our simple tariff is nothing but we consumer. Now we can say what is the disadvantage of this particular simple tariff. काय बघा, there is no discrimination between different type of consumer, since every consumer has to pay equal fixed charges. Okay, म्हणजे आता जर suppose if we are there in our house. Okay, we are domestic consumer. But if some person is there who established his a small industry and he considered that particular industry as a, or त्यांनी काय केलं, स्वतःची एक स्मॉल इंडस्ट्री तिथं हे केली, एस्टॅब्लिश केली, पण त्याला काय केलं, त्यांनी तिथे एनर्जी मीटर लावला. म्हणजे काय होणार आहे, देर इज नो डिस्क्रिमिनेशन बिटवीन दॅट इंडस्ट्रियल कंझ्युमर अँड दॅट पर्टिक्युलर डोमेस्टिक कंझ्युमर. तो त्यांनी जरी स्मॉल इंडस्ट्री केली असली तर तो ऍक्च्युअली काय, दिस इज नथिंग बट द इंडस्ट्रियल कंझ्युमर. त्याला काय, फॉर दॅट पर्टिक्युलर इंडस्ट्रियल कंझ्युमर द टॅरिफ इज डिफरंट. बट he, as he has established that particular energy meter, so he is going to treat it as the, what we can say, he is going to treat it as the domestic consumer. So there is no discrimination between whatever the different types of consumer. इथं आपण काय करतोय, सगळ्यांना एकच रेट अप्लाय करतोय. इन दी सिंपल रेट टॅरिफ वी आर गोइंग टू अप्लाय सेम रेट फॉर व्हॉटएव्हर दी पर युनिट एनर्जी कंझ्युम. सो देर इज नो डिस्क्रिमिनेशन. इथं आपण असं करत नाही की, so this is the industrial consumer and this is the domestic consumer. We are going to apply the same rate per unit energy consumed. That's why this is called as nothing but the simple tariff. But this, I can say, this is the disadvantages of this particular tariff. And then cost per unit delivered is high. Okay, now we have decided that we have to pay some fixed amount per unit consumed. पण जी काही एमएससीबी डिसाइड करते तीच कॉस्ट आपल्याला काय करावी लागते, वी हॅव टू पे. ओके, इफ सपोज दे हॅव इन्क्रीज दॅट अमाउंट, वी हॅव टू पे इन्क्रीज दी पर्टिक्युलर बिल अमाउंट. ओके, म्हणजे आता तुम्हाला कॉमन पण एक्झाम्पल माहिती आहे, पर्टिक्युलर एखाद्या पर्टिक्युलर आपण काय म्हणतो बिल जास्त येते. कशामुळे बिल जास्त यायला लागले, एमएससीबीने जर पर युनिटचा रेट वाढवला तर तुम्हाला काय येणार आहे, यू विल गेट दी हाय बिल्स. ओके, सो देर इज अ कॉस्ट पर युनिट डिलिवर्ड इज नथिंग बट दी हाय. That is decided by that particular government, or that is decided by that particular company. And third disadvantage, it does not encourage the use of electricity. Okay, म्हणजे इथे काय करतोय, in this particular simple tariff we are going to apply each and simple rate, same rate to every consumer. Okay, इथे आपण असं करत नाहीये की suppose if one consumer is there, he is using continuously electrical energy, so he are getting more what I can say, more unit consumed, or we are giving any what I can say concession to them. There is no such cases in this particular simple rate in this simple tariff. So it does not encourage the use of electricity. म्हणजे आपल्याला इथं असं वाटत नाही की बाबा, असं वाटतंय का की आपल्याला, you can imagine in your home is, we are thinking that yes, the rate of that particular whatever the electrical energy consumed is very low, use whatever we want to energy, use it. असं आपण कधी करतो का, काय करतो, whenever we are not in our home, we can switch off our electrical appliances and we will leave the home. Okay, so in this way it does not encourage the use of that particular electricity. So our first type of the very interesting or very well known tariff is nothing but the simple tariff. So in this simple tariff, what you are going to keep in your mind, there is a fixed rate has been charged per unit energy consumed. जे काय एनर्जी कंझ्युम होती त्याच्या पर युनिट साठी फिक्स्ड रेट चार्ज केला जातो, दॅट इज नथिंग बट दी simple tariff. Simple tariff. And why this called as the uniform rate tariff? Because the rate which has been charged for the per unit energy consumed is uniform throughout. That's why it is another name of that particular simple tariff is nothing but the uniform rate tariff. Everybody got this first point, simple tariff? सगळ्यांना कळले का simple tariff?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now next part, very second part, that is nothing but the flat rate tariff. Okay, what is our first part? Simple. Now second is nothing but the flat rate tariff. See, when different types of consumers are charged at different uniform rates. Okay, different type of consumers, म्हणजे जे आपण सिंपल रेट टॅरिफ मध्ये बघितलं होतं. ओके, काय येतंय इथं, डिफरंट टाइप्स ऑफ कंझ्युमर्स आहेत, त्याला आपण काय करतोय, वी आर गोइंग टू चार्ज विथ द डिफरंट युनिफॉर्म रेट पण. ओके, म्हणजे इफ सपोज आय कॅन कन्सिडर इट ॲज दी डोमेस्टिक कंझ्युमर, वी आर गोइंग टू चार्ज दी particular rate, but it is uniform to all domestic consumer. Then if I were consider the commercial consumer, okay, what happens, we are going to charge the different rate for that commercial consumer, but per unit rate for all commercial consumer is same. If I will consider the industrial consumer, I am going to charge the different rate for the industrial consumer apart from the domestic consumer as well as the commercial consumer, but the rate is uniform. Rate is uniform म्हणजे डोमेस्टिक कंझ्युमरला माझा रेट डिफरंट असणार आहे, त्याच्यानंतर कमर्शियल कंझ्युमरला माझा रेट डिफरंट असणार आहे, आणि त्याच्यानंतर इंडस्ट्रियल कंझ्युमरला काय रेट डिफरंट असणार आहे. रेट डिफरंट असणार आहे इन द सेन्स, इफ कमर्शियल कंझ्युमर इज देअर, इफ आय विल चार्ज 5 rupees per unit, that is same to all what I can say domestic consumer. If I will consider commercial consumer, if I am going to charge ₹10 for all commercial consumer per unit, and if I am going to consider industrial consumer, I am going to charge ₹9 per unit for all industrial consumers. So what we are going to do into the flat rate tariff, different types of consumers are there. We are going to charge the different rate, but it is uniform for all. Means it is uniform for what I can say domestic, it is uniform for the commercial, and it is uniform for the industrial or any other big consumers, but it is different for the different consumers. Okay, so they have given in this type of consumers, the consumers are grouped into different classes that I have already told you. What we are going to do, we are going to, whatever the consumers are there, we are going to group them into different categories, and then we are going to charge the different amount per unit for the whatever the different classes we have made. Okay, तुम्हाला आधी सांगितलं मी, आपण different consumers काय करतोय, we are going to classify it into different types, and then we are going to apply the what I can say different uniform rate for the different consumers. Okay, त्यांनी एक example दिले बघा, simple. For instance, see, whenever there is a lighting load, whenever there is a lighting load, we are charging 60 paise per unit. Okay, but whenever there is a power load in the sense, there are what I can say असे इक्विपमेंट आहेत की त्याची रेटिंग भरपूर हाय आहे. Okay, so for that such type of power load, we are charging for 55 paise per kilowatt hour. Okay, so don't look at it, but just what you have to keep in your mind, तुमच्या माइंड मध्ये काय ठेवायचंय, whenever flat rate tariff is there, what we are going to do, we are going to divide different types of the consumers into different classes, and each class of consumer is charged at a different uniform rate. Okay, म्हणजे असं नाही होणार की तुम्ही पर्टिक्युलर एखादा क्लास मधला कंझ्युमर कन्सिडर केलेला आहे. ओके, सपोज कन्सिडर करा कमर्शियल कंझ्युमर, त्यातल्या पहिल्या कमर्शियल कंझ्युमरला वेगळं, दुसऱ्या कमर्शियल कंझ्युमरला वेगळं, तिसऱ्या कमर्शियल कंझ्युमरला वेगळं. यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू से लाईक दिस फॉर each class साठी काय ते युनिफॉर्म आहे. इट मे बी अ domestic, it may be commercial, it may be industrial, or it may be a big consumer. Okay, but what happens, it is different for different classes, पण एक क्लास कन्सिडर केला तर त्याचा रेट काय, दॅट इज नथिंग बट दी युनिफॉर्म. दिस इज नथिंग बट दी फ्लॅट रेट टॅरिफ. दिस इज नथिंग बट दी फ्लॅट रेट टॅरिफ. आपण सिंपल टॅरिफ, इन दी सिंपल टॅरिफ व्हॉट वी डिड, throughout everyone we have applied the same rate. Okay, in the simple rate tariff throughout everyone we have applied the same rate, but in the flat rate tariff what we did, we have differentiated different consumers into different classes, and then we have applied the different uniform rate for the what I can say each classes. Okay, so see, they have given the advantages of such a tariff is that it is more fair to the different types of a consumer. Okay, म्हणजे काय, different consumers ला असल्यामुळे त्याला काय फेअरनेस आहे. Yesterday we have seen desirable characteristics of the tariff. In that we have seen second characteristics, there should be a fairness. Fairness म्हणजे काय, it is different for the different. म्हणजे असं नसायला पाहिजे की डोमेस्टिक कंझ्युमरला पण तेवढंच, इंडस्ट्रियल कंझ्युमरला पण तेवढंच, देन कमर्शियल कंझ्युमरला पण तेवढंच. इट शुड नॉट बी लाईक. देयर इज अ फेअरनेस बिटवीन ईच अँड एव्हरी कंझ्युमर or each and every tariff. So this is the biggest advantages of the flat rate tariff is that there is a biggest advantage of flat rate tariff is that it is a fair type of a tariff for the different consumers. Okay, everybody got this one? सगळ्यांना हे कळलेलं आहे का फ्लॅट रेट टॅरिफ? Everybody got this one? Whenever we are going to comparing, तुम्ही कुठलीही गोष्ट whenever you are going to put in your mind with the comparative manner. Okay, in the simple rate tariff such a situation is there, in flat rate tariff such a situation is there. Whenever you are going to keep this particular thing in this way in your mind, then there is no difficulty for everyone, or there is no difficulty to each what I can say student to remind that all these things. कळलेलं का सगळ्यांना? Everybody got this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just a minute. So this is our second type of a tariff, that is nothing but the flat rate tariff. Now see, we are going to study our third part, that is nothing but the block rate tariff. तुम्ही जर बघितलं, whenever we are going to study this type of tariff is there, no, in that name itself its meaning is given. Okay, in that name itself its meaning is given. See, block rate tariff, when a given block of energy is charged at specified rate, okay, and the succeeding blocks of energy are charged at progressively reduced rate, then it is considered as the block rate tariff. Okay, understand the meaning. See, in a block rate tariff, the energy consumption is divided into different blocks. Okay, energy consumption is divided into different blocks, and the price per unit is fixed for each block. Okay, but see, the price per unit for first block is highest, and it is progressively reduced for the succeeding block of the energy. Manje, I will give you or I will brief you. See, if I can say that they have given, see, for below that they have a give example, they have given first 30 units, actually total kit unit consumed kelet. See, suppose they have consumed any I can say 90 units. Okay, if one consumer is there, he has consumed the 90 units. So in the block rate tariff, what happens? For first 30 units, we are going to charge at the rate of 60 paise per unit. From this 90, first 30, we are going to charge for 60 paise per unit. 60 paise per unit. Then next 25 units, 55 paise per units. म्हणजे next 25 जे आहेत त्याला मी काय करा, how I am going to charge 55 paise per unit, and for remaining all म्हणजे this 30 plus this 25, 55, 90 minus 55, how much remaining? किती येते, किती राहते बघा, 90 minus 55,
35.
Okay, for remaining 35, we are going to charge 30 paise per unit. We are going to charge 30 paise per unit. So in the block rate tariff, whatever the total energy consumed, total किती energy consumed केली होती? 90 units. Okay, how much total energy has been consumed? 90 units. We have differentiated these 90 units to how many blocks? We have differentiated these 90 units in 3 blocks. So for the first block, for first 30 units or first block, we have charged 60 paise per unit. For second block, there for next 25 unit, we have charged 55 paise per unit. And in the third block, for next 35 unit, we are charged 30 paise per unit. म्हणजे काय, they are going to see here the price per unit in first block is highest. पहिला जो ब्लॉक आहे, which is first block here, first 30 unit चा पहिला ब्लॉक आहे, त्याची प्राइस ही obviously whatever the price of first block is there, which is obviously greater than the other block. Okay, the price of first block is obviously greater than the other block. Okay, and it is going to decreasing as we are going to proceed. म्हणजे आपण जसं जसं पुढे पुढे जाऊ तसं तसं काय होणार आहे, इट इज गोइंग टू प्रोग्रेसिव्हली रेड्युस्ड रेट. प्रोग्रेसिव्हली रेड्युस्ड रेट, प्रोग्रेसिव्हली म्हणजे कंटिन्युअसली ते काय होत जाते, कमी होत जाते. दॅट इज नथिंग बट दी प्रोग्रेसिव्हली रेड्युस्ड रेट. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड ॲज नथिंग बट दी ब्लॉक रेट टॅरिफ. दिस इज द व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट टॅरिफ वी नीड टू अंडरस्टँड. हे सगळ्यात इम्पॉर्टंट टॅरिफ आहे, लक्षात घ्या. बिकॉज दिस टॅरिफ इज मोस्ट ऑफली युज्ड इन many of the what I can say consumers. So what is that is nothing but the block rate tariff. Okay, so in the block rate tariff, what happens, we are going to divide whatever the energy consumes into the different blocks, and for first block we are charging at a highest rate, and for the next block we are going to charge the reduced amount as we going to proceed further. म्हणजे दरवेळेस 60, 55, 30 असेल असंच नाही. दिस इज जस्ट गिवन फॉर युअर अंडरस्टँडिंग पर्पज. एव्हरीबडी you can say this is given for only understanding purpose. Otherwise you will say that sir said we are applying only 60 paise, 55 paise. It is not like that. Okay, it is just given for only your understanding purpose. Okay, so in the block rate tariff, what you are going to keep in mind, how it is different from simple rate tariff and the what I can say flat rate tariff. In the block rate tariff there is no what I can say, आपण इथं कुठला कंझ्युमर आहे आपण इथं थोडक्यात बघितलेलं नाही. आपण काय बघितलं इथं, वी आर गोइंग टू कन्सिडर इन द ब्लॉक रेट टॅरिफ हाऊ मच एनर्जी इज कंझ्युम्ड, दॅट वी आर गोइंग टू टेक ॲज द रेफरन्स इन द ब्लॉक रेट टॅरिफ. ओके, whatever the energy consumed, that we have divided into three different parts, and then we have applied the different charges for this particular different block. In that, whatever the first block, okay, whatever the first block is there having highest rate, and next block is whatever the rate is there for next succeeding block, that is going to be reduced. कळलेलं का? एव्हरीबडी गॉट दिस ब्लॉक रेट टॅरिफ? सगळ्यांना कळलेलं आहे का ब्लॉक रेट टॅरिफ? Okay, this is the best example. Here it is also given a best example. For first 30 units 60 paise, for next 20 units 55 paise, and for remaining additional 35 paise. Okay, so see, there is a very simple MCQ has been asked to the examination. In a block rate tariff, MCQ कसे विचारतात बघा. In a block rate tariff, if total unit consumes are 40, काय विचारते, टोटल युनिट कंझ्युम्स आर 40. फॉर फर्स्ट 20 युनिट्स, फॉर फर्स्ट 20 युनिट्स वी आर अप्लाइंग 2 rupees per unit. For first 20 we are applying 2 rupees per unit. What will be the value of next 20 units? Next 20 units साठी किती व्हॅल्यू असेल असं ते विचारतायत, आणि त्यांनी ऑप्शन काय देत आहेत, 3 रुपीज, ओके, देन 4 रुपीज, 5 रुपीज, 1 रुपीज. तर ह्यातला कुठला ऑप्शन करेक्ट असेल? विच विल बी द ऑप्शन इज करेक्ट?
1 rupee.
करेक्ट, 1 रुपीज. मीन्स व्हॉट हॅपन इन दी ब्लॉक रेट टॅरिफ, म्हणजे हा तुम्हाला कॉमन सेन्स असला पाहिजे की इन दी ब्लॉक रेट टॅरिफ जसं जसं आपण पुढच्या ब्लॉक मध्ये जाऊ तसं तसं तुमचं काय होणार आहे, व्हॉट एव्हर दी अमाऊंट रिक्वायर्ड फॉर दिस ॲज गोइंग टू बी रेड्यूस. म्हणजे आता इथं तुम्ही थोडस कॉमन सेन्स वापरण्याची गरज आहे ज्यावेळेस MCQ सॉल्व्ह करताना. ओके, किंवा त्यांनी दुसरा ब्लॉक मधले दिले असले आणि पहिल्या ब्लॉक मधले विचारले, तर फर्स्ट ब्लॉक इज ऑब्वियसली हॅव्हिंग दी मोर चार्जेस ऍज कम्पेअर टू दी रिमेनिंग ऑल ब्लॉक्स. म्हणजे यात थोडस आपण काय करणं गरजेचं आहे, वी हॅव टू go for the common sense here. Everybody got this one? Such a type of MCQ has been asked to the examination. Okay, so see, the advantages of such a type of tariff is that the consumers gets an incentive to consume more electrical energy. कसं काय? How we can justify this statement? See, if one consumer is there, okay, suppose एक consumer आहे, he has consumed 100 unit, okay, 100 unit of energy. पण या 100 युनिटच्या सगळ्यांना सेम चार्ज अप्लाय केलाय का? नो, वी हॅव नॉट अप्लाइड द सेम चार्ज फॉर दिस ऑल 100 युनिट. व्हॉट वी डिड फॉर फर्स्ट 20 युनिट्स, सपोज वी हॅव अप्लाइड 2 rupees. The for next 20 units we have applied for 1 rupees. Then for next 30 units we have applied for 50 paise, and for remaining all unit we have applied 25 paise. So what it will happen, consumer get incentive. म्हणजे जसं जसं त्याचं कंझम्पशन वाढत जाईल तसं तसं त्याला काय होणार आहे, ही विल गेट इन्सेंटिव्ह. कसं काय, पहिला 20 ला किती आहे, फक्त 2 रुपये आहेत. But next whenever he will going to consume, its amount is going to decrease, again its amount is going to decrease, when it is going to again further its amount is again going to decrease. Okay, means what, whatever the consumer is there, he is get incentive for consuming more energy. Okay, म्हणजे तो जेवढी जास्त एनर्जी कंझ्युम करतोय तर त्याला तेवढे जास्त काय म्हणते, he will get the more benefit. Okay, he will get the more benefit. Okay, and last statement which is very important, this type of tariff is generally used for the small commercial consumer. जे काय आपले commercial consumers आहेत, okay, whatever the shops are there and other things are there, in that particular small commercial consumer, such a type of block rate tariff has going to be used. That is nothing but the block rate tariff is used for the whom, for the small commercial consumer, or you can consider commercial consumer. Nowadays in every commercial consumer they are using the block rate tariff. Okay, in every commercial every commercial consumers they are generally applying the block rate tariff. Everybody got this one? So we three tariff we have studied. First is nothing but the simple rate tariff, second is nothing but the flat rate tariff, and third is nothing but the block rate tariff. Okay, now see next part, that is nothing but the two-part tariff. Okay, two-part tariff, as name itself suggests that there are two parts. Name itself suggests that there are two parts. Okay, so see, the rate of electrical energy is charged on the basis of maximum demand of the consumer as well as units consumed. Okay, कुठल्या दोन पार्ट वर आपण पर्टिक्युलर टॅरिफ अप्लाय करतोय, we are going to apply the tariff on two parts. First part, on the basis of maximum demand of the consumer plus how much units he has consumed, for them also we are going to apply the tariff. So this is nothing but the two-part tariff. Okay, everybody got this one? See, in the two-part tariff there are basically two parts which we are going to consider. First, whatever the electrical energy is there, whatever the rate we are going to charge to this particular energy, we are going to charge with the help of this 2 point. First is nothing but be on the basis of maximum demand. Okay, त्या कंझ्युमरची मॅक्झिमम डिमांड किती आहे त्याच्यावरून आपण काय करतोय, वी आर गोइंग टू अप्लाय दी चार्ज. अँड नेक्स्ट, how much units he has consumed, on that basis also we are going to apply the charge. That's why this part is called as nothing but the two-part tariff. That's why it is called as the two-part tariff. Okay, so see here, in the two-part tariff there are, see, in the two-part tariff total charges are made from the consumer are divided it into two components. Already I have told you two part is there. First is nothing but the fixed charges and second is nothing but the running charges. दोन पार्ट आहेत. पहिला फिक्स चार्जेस अँड सेकंड इज नथिंग बट दी रनिंग चार्जेस. मग आपण फिक्स चार्ज कशाला अप्लाय करतो? हियर द फिक्स चार्ज डिपेंड्स अपॉन दी मॅक्झिमम डिमांड ऑफ दॅट कंझ्युमर. ओके, जे काय आपण टू पार्ट मधला whatever the fixed charge we are going to apply, that is depend upon the maximum demand of that consumer. ओके, आणि रनिंग चार्ज कशावर डिपेंड आहे? इट विल डिपेंड अपॉन दी हाऊ मेनी युनिट्स कंझ्युम्ड बाय दॅट कंझ्युमर. ओके, म्हणजे आता बघा या टू पार्ट टॅरिफ मध्ये दोन पार्ट आहेत. पहिला फिक्स चार्ज जो की त्याला पे करावाच लागणार आहे, अँड सेकंड पार्ट इज ऑल्सो नथिंग बट दी हाऊ मच अमाऊंट हॅज बीन कंझ्युम, त्याचं पण त्याला अमाऊंट काय करावं लागणार आहे? दे हॅव टू पे. ओके, सो फर्स्ट फिक्स चार्ज इज अप्लाइड ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ देअर मॅक्झिमम डिमांड. Whatever the maximum demand of that particular consumer is there, for that maximum demand they have applied fixed charges. Okay, they have applied the fixed charges plus whatever the amount of energy he has consumed, for that particular energy they are going to apply the another charges per unit to that particular energy consumed. Okay, see, I will give you the example now. Just simple, take a simple example. Okay, suppose one of the consumer is there, he consume different types of amount of energy at the different day. म्हणजे त्यांनी काय केलेलं आहे, whatever the its units are there, he has consumed different unit for different day. Okay, but in some day its maximum demand is of what? If I will consider it as the 90 units. Okay, maximum demand काय? If suppose is that was the 90 units, means what he have to do? He have to pay the first fixed charges of this particular 90 units. ह्या 90 युनिट्स जे काय त्याचे मॅक्झिमम डिमांड झालेले आहे, त्या मॅक्झिमम डिमांडचे त्यांनी एक पर्टिक्युलर चार्जेस ठरवलेले असतात. जर सपोज तो ह्या मॅक्झिमम डिमांड पर्यंत रीच झाला तर एवढे चार्जेस. इफ सपोज ही रीच्ड अप टू दिस मॅक्झिमम डिमांड, दॅट मच अमाउंट ऑफ चार्जेस they have to pay, plus whatever the in that particular month how much units he has consumed, that unit cost also he have to pay. Okay, सगळ्यांना कळले का? एव्हरीबडी गॉट दॅट टू पार्ट टॅरिफ. आय विल एक्सप्लेन इन सिंपल मॅनर. त्या पर्टिक्युलर डे मध्ये, त्या पर्टिक्युलर ह्याच्यामध्ये पिरियड मध्ये त्याची मॅक्झिमम डिमांड कुठपर्यंत गेलेली आहे, त्या मॅक्झिमम डिमांडला एका पर्टिक्युलर अमाऊंटने मल्टिप्लाय केलं जातं. दॅट इज नथिंग बट दी फिक्स्ड चार्जेस दॅट पर्टिक्युलर कंझ्युमर हॅव टू पे, प्लस व्हॉटएव्हर दी युनिट्स ही हॅज कंझ्युम, त्या युनिटचे पर युनिट प्रमाणे किती चार्जेस होतात ते पण चार्जेस त्याला काय करणं गरजेचं आहे? ही और शी और दॅट कंझ्युमर हॅव टू पे. कळलेलं आहे का सगळ्यांना? सपोज बघा, आय विल गिव्ह यू एक्झाम्पल अगेन नाव. In that particular week he has consumed 100 units. Okay, 100 units त्यांनी consume केले. If he has consumed 100 units, 100 unit into, if suppose 2 paise or 2 rupees he has to pay. But while consuming this 100 unit, if it's suppose maximum demand has been reached up to the 20 megawatt, so 20 megawatt into some amount he has to pay as a fixed charges, plus this particular how much unit has been consumed, that amount he has to, or that particular consumer has to pay. That is nothing but the two part tariff. That is nothing but the two part tariff. This is the simple concept of two part tariff. लक्षात ठेवताना एकच ठेवा, कारण काय होतंय आता अजून आपण पुढे थ्री पार्ट टॅरिफ बघणार आहे. Whenever we are going to see three part tariff, that time it seems that there is a confusion between two part tariff and three part tariff. There is no confusion. In two part tariff, only two things you have to keep in your mind. First, he has to, or that consumer has to pay some fixed charges based on their maximum demand, plus whatever the energy he has consumed, he have to pay per unit energy for whatever the energy he has consumed. That two things only you have to keep in your mind. That's it. This is nothing but the two part tariff. Okay, everybody got this one, two part tariff. कळलं का सगळ्यांना? Now see here, त्यांनी इथं फॉर्म्युला दिलेला आहे बघा. आता टू पार्ट टॅरिफचा काय दिलेला आहे? दे हॅव गिवन जस्ट फॉर्म्युला. Okay, so what is that? Total charges B into kilowatt plus C into kilowatt hour. Okay, so B is nothing but the B charge per kilowatt of maximum demand. म्हणजे जर सपोज तुमची मॅक्झिमम डिमांड ही, इफ आय विल कन्सिडर युअर मॅक्झिमम डिमांड इज ऑफ 10 किलोवॅट. ओके, आणि आपण पर किलोवॅट मॅक्झिमम डिमांड चार्ज ठरवला ₹2. म्हणजे काय येणार आहे, बी ची व्हॅल्यू 2 इंटू तुमची मॅक्झिमम डिमांड हाऊ मच इट इज 10 प्लस C is nothing but the charge of per kilowatt energy consumed. म्हणजे जर तुम्ही 90 युनिट कंझ्युम केले, ओके, आणि त्याला तुम्ही चार्ज ठरवला 1 पैसे, म्हणजे तुम्हाला काय द्यावं लागणार आहे 1 इंटू 90. म्हणजे तुम्हाला टोटल टॅरिफ पे करताना किती पे करावं लागणार आहे, दिस 90 प्लस दिस 20 मीन्स ऍक्च्युअली 110 रुपीज you have to pay whenever you are going to apply the 2-part tariff for this particular example. Okay, फक्त इम्पॉर्टंट काय आहे इथं, त्या कंझ्युमरची व्हॉट एव्हर द कंझ्युमर इज देअर, that consumer's maximum demand we should know, or who is going to apply the tariff, that particular company should know the maximum demand of that particular company. त्या पर्टिक्युलर पिरियड मधली त्यांची किती मॅक्झिमम डिमांड आहे आणि त्याला तुम्ही काय अमाऊंट ठरवलेली आहे की पर किलोवॅट मॅक्झिमम डिमांडला किती अमाऊंटनी मल्टिप्लाय करायचं आहे, दॅट पर्टिक्युलर कंपनी शुड नो. हे युनिट्स तर काय कुठे भेटणार आहेत, दिस युनिट यू आर गेटिंग इन एनर्जी मीटर. हे युनिट तर तुम्हाला एनर्जी मीटर मध्ये मिळणारच आहे. ओके, सो इन दिस वे यू आर गोइंग टू डिसाइड दी 2-part tariff for this particular amount. See, and the very important point is nothing but this tariff is applicable to industrial consumer. Many of the time the question has been arised in the particular what I can say MCQ. The industrial consumers are going to, or whatever the tariff which is applied to the industrial consumer, that is nothing but the 2-part tariff. Okay, that is nothing but the 2-part tariff. Now see, they have given the advantages and disadvantages. What advantages easily understandable by the consumer? Next, the foremost advantage that we have discussed, that is nothing but it recovers a fixed charge which will depend upon maximum demand of the consumer. म्हणजे काय, whatever the consumer is there who is going to pay the 2-part tariff, त्याला ते फिक्स चार्जेस आहेत ते पे करावेच लागणार आहेत. at any cost he has to pay these fixed charges as per his or as per their maximum demand. म्हणजे different industrial consumers should have their different maximum demand, or different consumers will have different maximum demand. As per their maximum demand they have to pay that fixed charges. म्हणजे असं नाही की ही एक इंडस्ट्री आहे, ह्याची मॅक्झिमम डिमांड आणि दुसऱ्या कंपनीची मॅक्झिमम डिमांड ही सेम आहे, असं नाही. The demand for the different company is different, or demand of different industry is different, but they have to pay that particular fixed charges as per their maximum demand, and they have to pay at any cost, and it is included in their bill. ते त्यांच्या बिलामध्ये इन्क्लूड केलेले असतात. ओके, and next, what is the disadvantage? Disadvantage is that the consumer has to pay fixed charges. Advantage कुणाच्या दृष्टीने आहे, advantage is as per the company point of view. कंपनी पॉइंट ऑफ व्ह्यू काय होणार आहे, जे काय फिक्स चार्जेस आहेत ते कंपनीला मिळणारच आहेत. ओके, बट डिसएडवांटेज इज हुज पॉइंट ऑफ व्ह्यू, डिसएडवांटेज इज as per the कंझ्युमर पॉइंट ऑफ व्ह्यू. कंझ्युमरला काय करावं लागणार आहे, whatever it may be your maximum demand, it may be 10 kilowatt, it may be 20 kilowatt, you have to pay the charge for that. Okay, you have to pay the charge for that. Okay, but and what is the another disadvantage is that, see, there is always error in accessing the maximum demand of the consumer. Okay, म्हणजे आता ठरवायची कशी मॅक्झिमम डिमांड, हाऊ टू डिसाइड दॅट पर्टिक्युलर मॅक्झिमम डिमांड. Okay, because the maximum demand of the company is going to different for different type. म्हणजे एखादी सपोज जर कंपनी, whatever, if one company is there which is going to work, what I can say, 12 hours in a summer season. It may not be chances that it will work in 10 hours for the winter season. It may work on the 10 hours or it may work on 8 hours. So there is always error in accessing that particular maximum demand of that particular consumer. Okay, so as far as the two part tariff, काय लक्षात ठेवणार two part tariff नंतर? There are two part, fixed charges as well as the amount we have to pay, that how much energy has been consumed. Fixed charges depend upon the maximum demand, and whatever the running charges are there, these are depend upon how much energy consumed into that particular unit plus or whatever the units they have consumed into rupees. And in the fixed charges, maximum demand into rupees. That is nothing but the two part tariff. Everybody got this one? कळलेलं आहे का सगळ्यांना?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next is nothing but this is the two part tariff. Okay, now next is nothing but the three part tariff. Okay, there is a not that much different for the three part tariff. Okay, not that much different in the three part tariff. काय केलं जातं? In the three part tariff there is only one point has been added, which is that here the total charges are divided into three part. टू पार्ट टॅरिफ मध्ये दोन पार्ट मध्ये डिवाइड केले होते. थ्री पार्ट टॅरिफ मध्ये काय केले? तीन पार्ट मध्ये डिवाइड केलेले आहेत. कुठले ते तीन पार्ट आहेत? पहिलं फिक्स चार्जेस, सेमी फिक्स चार्जेस आणि रनिंग चार्जेस. ओके, फिक्स चार्जेस, सेमी फिक्स्ड चार्जेस अँड रनिंग चार्जेस. ओके, आता बघा, दे हॅव गिवन दिस फॉर्म्युला दॅट इज नथिंग बट दी ए प्लस बी इंटू किलोवॅट प्लस सी इंटू किलोवॅट आवर. मग आता तिथलं यांनी ए कशासाठी यूज केलाय? सी, अ फिक्स चार्ज मेड ड्युरिंग ईच बिलिंग पिरियड. इट इन्क्लूड इंटरेस्ट अँड डिप्रिशिएशन ऑन द कॉस्ट ऑफ सेकंडरी डिस्ट्रीब्युशन अँड लेबर कॉस्ट ऑफ कलेक्टिंग रेव्हेन्यूज. म्हणजे जी काय आपल्याला एक्स्ट्रा कॉस्ट लागणार आहे कशासाठी? व्हॉट एव्हर दी एनर्जी वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्ट्रीब्यूट, ती पण कॉस्ट ते काय करतायत? ह्याच्यात रिकव्हर करतायत. कुठल्या पार्ट टॅरिफ मध्ये? थ्री पार्ट टॅरिफ मध्ये. ओके, टू पार्ट टॅरिफ मध्ये त्यांनी फक्त कशाचा विचार केला? फिक्स्ड चार्जेस आणि म्हणजे मॅक्झिमम डिमांड फिक्स चार्जेस प्लस एनर्जी जनरेटेड और एनर्जी कंझ्युम. इन थ्री पार्ट टॅरिफ ते काय करतायत? ते पण आहेच, मॅक्झिमम डिमांड तर आहेच, एनर्जी कंझम्पशन पण आहेच, पण जी त्यांना काय एक्स्ट्रा कॉस्ट लागली होती कशासाठी? लेबरची कॉस्ट म्हणा किंवा एनर्जी डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करायची कॉस्ट म्हणा, ती पण ती कॉस्ट काय करतायत? रिकव्हर करतायत. That comes under the category of this three part tariff. So in the first part, that is nothing but the A म्हणजे काय? They are going to cover the interest and depreciation cost which they required for distribution as well as the labor cost for collecting revenues. Okay, आणि maximum demand ची तर cost obviously आहे मगासारखी, and again the energy consumed into per unit energy consumed into some amount that calls also be there. म्हणजे इथं एक्स्ट्रा काय आहे? जी त्यांची एक्स्ट्रा कॉस्ट आहे जी की कशाला लागलेली आहे? डिस्ट्रीब्युशन करण्यासाठी जी लागलेली आहे, प्लस ते काय लेबर आहेत कशासाठी? इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी हे करण्यासाठी जी काय लागलेली आहे त्याची पण जी कॉस्ट आहे ती पर्टिक्युलर एक ठराविक अमाऊंट देऊन ती पण ती कॉस्ट काय करतायत? दे आर गोइंग टू रिकवर दॅट पर्टिक्युलर कॉस्ट. दिस इज द ओनली डिफरन्स बिटवीन two part tariff and three part tariff. There is only difference between this two part tariff and the three part tariff. Okay, तुम्हाला हा फॉर्म्युला, this formula has been many of the time is asked into the examination. When two terms are there, two part tariff. When three terms comes, it becomes the three part tariff. Okay, so this is nothing but the three part tariff. And last part, which is nothing but the power factor tariff. Okay, हे सुद्धा खूप इम्पॉर्टंट आहे, लक्षात ठेवा. This tariff in which the power factor as the consumer's load is taken into consideration. Okay, म्हणजे if suppose you can consider any consumer like our college, okay, or like any particular big mall or any particular industry you can consider. In this power factor tariff, all other charges are there, but whatever the power factor maintained by that particular consumer, that power factor is also taken into the consideration. त्याचे पण वेगळे चार्जेस ते अप्लाय करतात त्या टॅरिफ मध्ये. आणि असं जे काय टॅरिफ आहे त्याला तुम्ही काय म्हणताय, यू कॅन कॉल इट इज दी पॉवर फॅक्टर टॅरिफ. बिकॉज इन AC system, alternating current system, power factor plays a very important role. तुमचा जर पॉवर फॅक्टर तुमचा जर पॉवर फॅक्टर व्हॅरी झाला तर तुमच्या बऱ्याचशा थिंग्स ह्या व्हॅरी होणार आहेत. आता तुम्ही व्हेनेवर यू आर गोइंग टू प्रोसीड सेकंड इयर थर्ड इयर, यू आर गोइंग टू अंडरस्टँड ऑल दिस थिंग्स. बट व्हॉट यू आर गोइंग टू कीप इन माइंड, व्हॉट यू आर गोइंग टू कीप इन युअर माइंड, only one point, power factor. If your power factor is low, if your power factor is low, then whatever the losses occurred in your system is more. If your power factor is low, losses occurred in your system is more. So sorry, what is the responsibility of our consumer? To keep power factor as high as possible. आपल्याला काय करायचं आहे, जे आपल्यासारखे कंझ्युमर आहेत त्यांना काय करायचं आहे, वी हॅव टू कीप द पॉवर फॅक्टर as high as possible. And as per the government rule, if we are not going to able, or if we are not going to maintain that particular power factor up to the certain limit, that particular consumer have to pay the penalty for that. म्हणजे त्यांचा जर पॉवर फॅक्टर तसा मेंटेन झाला नाही तर त्या पर्टिक्युलर कंझ्युमरला पेनल्टी भरावी लागते. ओके, that consumer have to pay the penalty. So now in your second year or in your you are having one subject, electrical measurement and instrumentation. In that you are going to study power factor meter. So with the help of that power factor meter, what you are going to do, you are going to measure the power factor of that particular consumer. If it is maintained at a particular level, then it is okay. But if it is not maintained, you have to pay penalty. Okay, so this power factor is also considered in that particular tariff. That's why this is called as nothing but the power factor tariff. This is called as nothing but the power factor tariff. ओके, सो हे लक्षात राहू द्या, पॉवर फॅक्टर मेंटेन करणं गरजेचं आहे. पॉवर फॅक्टर जर मेंटेन नसेल तर सर ऍज पर दी गव्हर्नमेंट रूल वी हॅव टू पे दी चार्जेस. ओके, and last is nothing but the maximum demand rate tariff. See, the maximum demand rate tariff is similar to like a two-part tariff. फक्त आपण काय करतोय, in the what happen in the two-part tariff, there is a always confusion, or there is a always what I can say, आपल्याला जी काय मॅक्झिमम डिमांड मिळत होती ती करेक्ट मिळत नव्हती. ओके, त्यांनी आपण इथं बघा, whenever we have seen the two-part tariff, they are saying that what is the disadvantage of two-part tariff? There is a always error in accessing the maximum demand of consumer in the two-part tariff. So that has been recovered in the maximum demand tariff. काय केलेलं आहे, जस्ट मॅक्झिमम डिमांड रेट टॅरिफ मध्ये काय केलेलं आहे, मॅक्झिमम डिमांड बघण्यासाठी तिथं एक एनर्जी मीटर इन्स्टॉल केलेला आहे. कुठं, कंझ्युमर पाशी, जी की ती तुमची काय दाखवतो, मॅक्झिमम डिमांड. दॅट इज द ओनली डिफरन्स बिटवीन maximum demand tariff and the two-part tariff. What is the difference? Whatever the actual demand is there, that is going to measured by whatever the meter which is connected in the consumer premises, and whatever that problem is there, that problem has been resolved. Okay, म्हणजे इथे काय होणार आहे, मॅक्झिमम डिमांड पण तुम्हाला मीटरवर मिळणार आहे आणि तुमचं रेग्युलर जे काय कन्झम्पशन आहे ते पण कशावर मिळणार आहे, it is going to be accessed using that particular meter. So there should not be any confusion. Okay, so see, we have studied different types of the tariff. First is the simple rate tariff, which is applied on the simple basis. Flat rate tariff, we are going to divide different consumers into different class. Then we have applied block rate tariff, we have divided into different blocks. energy consumed, and then we have applied. Then two-part tariff, two part is there, fixed charges plus running charges. Then three-part tariff, one another part has been introduced, that is nothing but the cost which we have invested during the interest and depreciation, that has been recovered using that tariff. Power factor tariff, we have considered the power factor while giving the tariff. And last is nothing but the maximum demand rate. In this maximum demand rate, what we did, we have just installed a particular energy meter in the consumer premises for getting the maximum demand. Everybody got it? The types of tariff सगळ्यांना कळलेलं आहेत का? Just reply.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.